What it is, YouTube, your boy about to go back at it again. Today we're going to be playing some hot garbage because I want to discuss something. Yes, this is Anthem. That mess that my boys convinced me to get after I told them I don't play EA games because EA is trash. But they still convinced me to get it anyway, so I bought the game. Golly, I bought the game and I regret it so heavily. All the money I spent for this game. Now, the reason why I bring up this game is simple. Like I said, I want to talk about EA. So I don't trust EA as far as my daughter can grow the entire company. EA is an absolute garbage company to me. You won't convince me otherwise either. I used to love EA games. I ain't gonna lie, I used to love Madden. I used to treasure Madden. Now, I can't stand Madden. And that's just the one game that EA microtransactions the crap out of. Where are they at? Over there. Eat it. So why am I sitting here talking about EA? All right. Allow me to tell you why. This game is boring. Story, I don't even know what the story is. I skipped it because I knew for a fact, if you've seen any of my uploads that I've done earlier on the channel, I skipped the story hard because I knew for a fact the story was going to be a bunch of nonsense. And I was proven right. Inside Gaming, Angry Joe, Young, yeah, you name it, all the major YouTubers that played it, the story was all over the place. There was things that people were talking about and referencing that NPCs were referencing that never happened in the whole nine. BioWare screwed this up. This game is not EA's fault.
Energy levels have dropped by 50%.
However, even though it's not EA's fault, it's still EA's fault. I know you're asking, like, what in the world are you talking about? Okay, let me say. So, a bunch of the main people that made BioWare what BioWare is left because of, you know, the BS mandates by EA. They said the studio was nothing more than a shell of its former self. I think that's the term. I think that's how the term go. I don't remember. Whatever. But it wasn't the same. And so when you consider all that, and you consider what we ended up getting regarding this game, because to be honest, I'll tell you, yeah, I haven't played a single, before this, I haven't played a single BioWare game. I know some people are pissed with me, and yes, I pretty much blew it by not playing. Yeah, I clipped straight through it. Okay, I clipped straight through it. Okay. Haven't played a single BioWare game before this. If anybody remembers the gold package Zelda, Legend of Zelda game from Nintendo, yeah, I know I'm talking about H. I mentioned it before, but that was my introduction to the Legend of Zelda. And I'm sure you're wondering, why am I mentioning that? Because I have never played another Legend of Zelda game since, because of that game. That game completely turned me off. And if y'all know how hard that game was, that game ramped up the difficulty the moment you left the entry level. It was amazing how difficult that game got. And I think I was single digit age when I played that game. I could not beat that game. I couldn't even get far enough where I could say I could do anything. I just gave up. Ended up on Sega, and I was on Sega SAC for the longest time. I know there were some crazy hard games, but I don't remember being introduced into any of the crazy hard games after that. So I know it sounds like a rambling, but I'm doing all this to make a point. This is my entry into BioWare. This game is my entry into BioWare's quality. I've heard very good things about BioWare outside of these games. But the people, like, going back into why this is EA's fault, the people that made BioWare what it is are gone. The things that made BioWare the monster of a company are no longer there. Now you just got suits that think they know what they're doing. Again, BioWare magic. That term. And this is the quality to be expected from BioWare going forward. And it's a shame because the original what was it? I think the BioWare South, whatever BioWare studio in Texas, they're hardworking. They're good at their jobs. But because of, you know, that what's the word? Not that inside, that beef that they had, that petty beef that they had about how one studio was better than another. This is what we can expect now. We're not gonna get anything better than this. Quality's gonna be like this. And on top of that, BioWare they're completely off their roadmap. Personally, I think EA is like, F it, it's done. Move on. Now, this is another thing I want to talk about, this loot chest. I am so overpowered. I'm looking at what's coming out. I can't use none of this. None of that is usable. I could do Grandmaster 2 or Grandmaster 3, but nobody's playing Grandmaster 3. Most people ain't even playing this game. But you get, the difficulty ramps up so much that you can tell that they've done it. They've made these bosses bullet sponge and lowered your capabilities just for the sake of trying to give you a false challenge. Garbage. But again, because of EA's mandates, this is the BioWare that we got now. You know do y'all know how many times I have played this mission? I have played this mission more than I've played the story.
Looks like you'll have to go.
There's nothing else to do. There's absolutely nothing else to do in this game. There's no additional content. There's not really anything to discover or explore. It's literally a waste of time. And the only reason that y'all like, why you keep playing it, I'm only playing it now because I have something to talk about. I'm actually more pissed that I paid money for this game. I told all my co-workers that told me about getting the game, like, yeah, get the game. Anthem's gonna be awesome. Anthem. What is this? I've customized. Look, for those of you who know Marvel Comics, I made this look like Colossus, Juggernaut Colossus, which is why he's silver, orange, and blah blah blah. Silver, red, and yellow. So I tried to do gold, but the gold that they have doesn't work properly. That's only the real fun thing to do. Take your javelin, customize it. However, everything else is kind of boring. I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. Everything is really boring. This specific mission, I can actually solo. I legitimately can solo this mission. I've got my javelin so maxed out that there's no challenge anymore. Now, on top of that, let me also mention this. This game is so completely unbalanced in terms of javelins. This, to me, is by far the best javelin in the game. Did I put it in? No, I haven't. Like that, he's right beside. And I got a purple crap. I don't want to deal with purple stuff. I mean, look at this. Just show you how overpowered I really am. Now, of course, everybody we'll go to a high level. The problem with that is like I said, the high levels get so extremely cheap. It's not fun because everything is just a super bullet sponge. You know, like I said, what's the bastard team's name? BioWare. It's a fake challenge. It's a challenge that doesn't actually exist. There is no real challenge in this. You're making up bullet sponges just so you say, yes, we've given you a challenge.
Scars keep coming, watch out. These look particularly nasty.
No, they're not. They're absolutely not. Just look. I'm going around Hulk smashing everything. Overheated. Probably because they set me on fire or something. I had a shield, and I'm just cruising. So this is what we're going to expect from BioWare and EA going forward. Now let's talk about the microtransactions. We here now. We can easily talk about microtransactions. We need to address that right now. They seriously are expecting us to pay money to get certain cosmetics.
It's just taking a moment for the energy readings
And they
to
make
stabilize.
the
Hold
gameplay
position,
so
energy
repetitive
variables will spike.
that the grind is so heavy in order to get, the currency to do the microtransactions that by the time you've actually gotten enough currency just for the microtransactions, just through gameplay, you will have played, I want to say I played maybe 2 hours and still didn't have enough to get the higher level legendary cosmetic stuff. 200 hours. At this rate, the grind is just money. Money, 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 money.
Freelancer, the door won't open unless you stay on the platform.
I'm waiting for them to stay on the platform. Turn up as much as possible. I mean, look at this. Now, I'm to be honest, like I said, I'm just kind of speechless. This is just boring. My Colossus is crazy overpowered. Challenge is not there. And you can't go to higher levels to actually do a legit challenge, because if you go to higher levels, nobody else is there and there's bullet sponges. So what do? What you do is turn the game off and go do something else for a living. But like I said, the only reason I got this on is just to discuss this and make points. I just literally want everybody to see the game just come out and this is all that's left to do now. You can explore, but it's not worth it. Exploring is boring. There's nothing in the world. The flying is mediocre at best. It's the best Iron Man simulator there is, and that's saying a lot, because even for an Iron Man simulator, this thing kind of really sucks. Get some ammo. And then let me talk about the story real quick. So there's, I want to say three enemy factions. You got these insect bug type things. The other things that have javelins, and then I don't know. I don't know what this other, you know, those half insect, half, I don't know, humanoid type, whatever the crap they are. I don't know what they are, and nothing is explained with them. Trash story. Now, I also want you to realize in this mission that we're playing, it's about a 15-minute long mission, and we're about to go to the boss. Now, if those guys know that, I know what I'm doing. But if those guys know what they're doing, we're going to beat the snot out of this boss before it can even get to the next stage of the boss fight. Now, when you first play this after endgame, you're bored and you need something else to do, and you first play this, you will probably struggle a bit because you haven't got any good equipment, because there was no legendary drops. But after you get good equipment, this becomes this becomes ridiculously just crazy easy. Switch guns for a moment, make sure the ammo's there. Ammo's there. Yep. I just want y'all to watch. Now, right now, we're just kind of waiting for the two meat beaters back there to get their butts over here. It's gonna do a force spawn soon enough. There we go. All right. Let's get right over here. Same spot. And incidentally, I don't play this game much. All right. There's Ugly. She's gonna sit right there. Now I don't want what you watch. As soon as she screams, watch. I mean, just watch. It's remedial that you've figured out the path that she's going to do. All right. There's the screen. Drop the fire thing right there. There we go. Okay, so they don't know what they're doing because you should have one-shot at her. Okay, so I know where she's going. She can go over here, so I gotta get over here. Put it right there. Now watch all the numbers of all the damage that's being done, just by putting that thing up right there. Did I get her? Okay, she's not even gonna get to the next stage. There's another stage after this. She's not gonna make it. She's gonna try to jump. She ain't making it. What'd I tell you? And look, a bunch of purple.
I'm gonna talk to my boss about adding a no scorpion clause to my contract.
In order for me to get the one thing I'm looking at to see what it is, I gotta pick up some other crap. Eat it. Yeet. Yaga. Alright, so let's see what kind of garbage I got. I'm telling you now, y'all might be mad at me, but I'm about to eat this chicken sandwich because chicken is good. This stuff is burning. Yep. Alright. Alright, let's see. It needs to say free prayer is garbage, so good luck. Alright. Let's see what we get. That was good. Recording victories. I'm probably gonna do a skip because it's probably not gonna load properly. something new they've changed, and now stuff don't load properly. All right. Let's see how many points I got. Got the highest point just barely. All right. See what this is. And I can't use it. I've got better stuff already. So now this loot is worthless to me. I'm gonna show y'all how overpowered my javelin is in a moment. Go to Fort Tars. I'm about to show y'all again. I'm about to show y'all how overpowered my javelin is, and I'm on level 30. There's nothing more to be added. There's no anything to do. It's just. Sounds good. Sounds banging, man. I mean, it's quite banging. Buddy. And down in it with some Kool-Aid. Like Dream, baby. After this, I'm hitting Mortal Kombat. All right, let me go to go here. This is where I stand. Bunch of legendaries. If I could find more legendaries, which is almost impossible to get additional legendaries, it just almost never spawn. Regardless of where you go. There's nothing, well, I mean, there's already nothing left for me to do, but there'd be nothing left for me to do as it is. But I'm done with this. I'm gonna just wait and see what kind of other, BS this game comes up with for the 20 players that's still playing it. It's your boy Bob Scover. Like, share, subscribe, man. Stay away from EA. Don't trust big companies that's got into the microtransactions, including Bethesda. If there's a problem next game play, just go back on it. Just talk to some about Bethesda. It's your boy Bobby Scover. Keep gaming.